An Italian court is expected to deliver its verdict later in the trial of 7 people accused of failing to communicate the risks of an earthquake. 6 scientists, as well as a government official in the town of L'Aquila, face up to 4 years in prison if found guilty of manslaughter. The earthquake there in 2009 killed more than 300 people. The trial has worried seismologists who say that quake prediction is not an exact science. Al Jazeera's Claudio Lavanga joins us now live from L'Aquila. What exactly did these scientists say or not say to deserve that charge of manslaughter?
Well, Adrian, this seems to be a case of bad timing rather than bad science. These scientists met about 6 days before a major earthquake hit the town of L'Aquila, killing 309 people, as you said, 6 days before, reassuring the population that got worried because of months of increased seismic activity. Well, clearly, they also said, look, we cannot predict an earthquake, but, we can say that the likelihood that the small tremors will lead to a major earthquake are not that great. One of them even got carried away and said that the small tremors actually were a good thing because it will dissipate the energy and therefore make it unlikely for a major earthquake to come. And there was, of course, 6 days before a 6.3 Richter scale earthquake destroyed the town of L'Aquila. One even said, just relax and enjoy a glass of wine. And unfortunately, many people did. And some of the relatives told us at Al Jazeera that they decided that night, despite small tremors preceded the big earthquake, to stay indoors against their habit of going to sleep outside because of these reassurances.
So what's been the reaction from the scientific community to this trial?
Well, of course, this is the first trial of this kind, and then the scientists have always said, look, we cannot predict earthquakes, and you cannot put scientists on trial for having failed to do so. Thousands of scientists have signed a petition in 2011 asking the president, Giorgio Napolitano, to scrap this trial. But this trial carried on nevertheless, and today we expect a verdict. Well, scientists we spoke to said that this was a kind of a witch hunt, that he understands the need for relatives to find somebody responsible, but they should turn their attention to those who failed to meet the building regulations in a highly seismic area like L'Aquila. So some of the scientists say, well, let's forget about the past, let's think about the future and how to prevent another disaster like the one that happened in the town of L'Aquila by increasing the seismic regulations.
All right, Claudio, many thanks indeed. Claudio Lavanga reporting live from L'Aquila.